Hello and welcome to Rule Reading with Natalie, the show made possible because David can't read rules. Today we'll be looking at Zooloretto. This is a set collecting tile placement game where players are zookeepers and have to collect sets of animals. To set up the game, each player gets a zoo and expansion board. The expansion board starts face down. All square tiles are placed in the bag and 15 are removed with a round disc placed on top. Each player receives 2 coins. Then choose a starting player, for example the person who won the last game. During a turn, each player can do one of 3 things. Add a tile to a truck, take a truck and pass for a remainder of the game, use a money action. Each player draws a tile and places it on any truck. A player can then take a truck, add the tiles to their zoo board and keeps the empty truck. Animals go into enclosures, vending stalls go to vending positions, and coins are kept. If you have no room for an animal in the zoo, it must go in your barn. Players can either remodel for 1 coin, purchase or discard for 2 coins, or expand the zoo for 3 coins. A remodel action means the player can pay 1 coin to move a single animal from the barn to an empty enclosure, or move any one vending stall from its current location to another location in the zoo. Or they can exchange, where the player takes all the tiles of one animal type in either the barn or their zoo and exchanges them with one other animal type in the zoo or in the barn. An exchange involving 2 of the same animal types is not allowed. You may also purchase from another player. When you do this, you pay 1 coin to the player and 1 coin to the bank. The player you are purchasing from cannot refuse the sale, and you can only take animals from a player's barn. The round ends once all players have taken a truck. There are male and female animals of each type, and if these are put into an enclosure together, they will make a baby. This happens once only. And if there is no space left in the enclosure, the baby must go into the barn. This therefore means that the baby can be bought by other players. When you complete an enclosure, you receive bonus coins. This happens when a player fills the last space in the enclosure for the first time only. No bonus is awarded when all enclosure spaces are filled as a result of an exchange action. There is also no bonus award if an offspring produced by an exchange fills the last space. The end of the game is triggered when a player draws and reveals the first tile from the stack covered by the wooden disc. The round continues until each player has taken a delivery truck. Once the last truck is taken, the game ends. To score for the game, each full enclosure receives the higher of the 2 values shown on each enclosure. 1 empty space equals the lower of the 2 values shown. 2 or more empty spaces means a player only scores points if they have a vending stall on at least one of the vending spaces near that enclosure. Points received are 1 point per animal. Vending stalls are 2 points each, and you receive -2 points for every type of animal in your barn. You also receive -2 points for every vending stall in your barn. The player with the most points wins. If there is a tie, player with the most coins wins. If you'd like to see our team gameplay, then please tune in to Throwdown Thursdays. My name is Natalie and I have been your host, and I'll see you next time.